First one coming from Carmen Kinney on the topic of school funding. When will school funding be passed, and how much money will public schools get?
Well, we've already passed SSA. The House had come in at a higher number than what the governor and the Senate had come in at. Through the course of negotiations, we have stuck to our guns as long as we could, but we knew we needed to get SSA done. So the final agreement came down to a 2% supplemental state aid with additional dollars for per pupil equity and transportation equity. We would like to have seen more, but we got to a point where we had to get that number settled because that is the first issue that we always have to deal with before we can get to the rest of the budget negotiations. So we're continuing to, we got that done, but we're continuing to push for more, as I touched on the paraeducator pay, and trying to make sure that those dollars are continuing to be there, because without those paraeducators, our teachers have a much heavier workload in the classrooms and throughout their day. So continuing to try and fight for more, but that's where we're at. The issue's settled and it's done. The governor's already signed it, I believe.
So, yeah.
Any other comment on that?
No, I don't much, I mean, Matt said all, we got that done probably about a month ago or something like that, but in the approach budget, there's still some outstanding issues there that we've got to resolve, to include the paraeducator issue.
Yeah, this one's done 2%. Ultimately, the House is Leader Windschitl had stated 2.25 was where we wanted to be. I think from my side of the aisle, we wanted to be at 5%. You know, I'm going to be a broken record up here. I think that we've got to make this our #1 priority, is supporting our public schools. I think without a doubt, the greatest indicator of future success in life is access to quality education, and that should be whether you're rich or poor, regardless of where you're at in the state. And you know, especially in a community like ours, we're going to end up at 1% SSA just because we've lost 47 kids to the private school. So we've got to do more, and I think we need to make this the #1 priority in our state.